Hi,
Monica,
Nellie. Hi, Monica.
hello, Lisa. Hi.
How are you?
Fine,
Hello,
thank you.
Lisa. How are you? Good. Everything looks good on this end.
I hope.
You got this, girl. You got it.
Do you see the screen?
Yes. Yes.
Sick exam contents? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to put it in present. Yeah, okay. Okay, today I am going to talk to you about the SIC exam contents and about the portfolio development. Lisa, please ask me any question you have, and Monica, you too.
Okay.
Uh, this seems very too much information, but I am going to explain you. The SIC exam contents are grouped in four items. It's artistic aspect of image, excuse me, the social aspect, psychological aspect, and physical aspect. Four big groups, okay? Now we are going to see the artistic aspect of image. In the last section, do you remember, Lisa? I told you that in the portfolio handbook you can see this list of contents. I don't know if you remember. Okay, but I am going now into detail. The artistic aspect of image has four groups: design elements, design principles, personal style, and wardrobe management. And I have to say to you that there are two books that are very important: Wardrobe Strategies, Judith Raspan, and the book of The Triumph of Individual Style, Carla Matis. Those are the two books you are going to use in artistic aspect of image. Hmm? Okay, about the design elements. You have five design elements: color, line, shape, texture, patterns, and you have seven design principles. Number two, it's balance, proportion, scale, emphasis, harmony, unity, and rhythm. I am going to,
Nellie, may
yes,
I ask a question, please?
yes,
The
yes.
portfolio handbook, where do we find that?
Excuse me,
Where
Liz.
the portfolio handbook you're referencing here? Where is that? Is that on AICI's website, or where do we find that portfolio handbook?
Those books,
No, up above. Go to your left. You're referencing a portfolio handbook on this slide.
here, this
There, yeah.
portfolio.
Where do we find that
No, yeah,
handbook?
the portfolio handbook, you are going to see it in the IC website. You go,
Okay.
you go to certification, the option certification. Lisa, if you review the last accelerator, number one, I show everything in this presentation.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Then, Lisa, in order you know detail in the contents, okay? About, for example, you have five design elements about color. In color, you have to know about color temperature, about its cool or warm, about color dimensions, value, chroma, and hue, color harmonies, about complementary harmony, analogo, triadic, and monochromatic. About color quality, you have a color could be shaded, tinted, muted, toasted, and washed. About psychological, the color psychology, you have to know about effects and what the color communicates. You have 6 colors: yellow, red, blue, orange, green, and violet. About the color wheel, what's the color wheel? What is the, why we use the color, the wheel? And just to know about 4 seasons theory: spring, summer, winter, and fall. And what do you have to know about the seasonal coloring? Just to know, for example, what is the color, for example, a girl, blonde girl, it's ash hair or is um, the, the color of the hair? This is one of the, could be one of the questions. Then about, for example, shapes, about shapes. Body silhouette. You have rectangle, oval, hourglass, triangle, inverted triangle, and 8 figure. All these you are going to find in the Judith Rasband's book. For example, about texture, you have to know about natural fibers and man-made fibers. And you have here in natural fibers, you have fibers that come from plants and fibers that comes from animals. Another thing is about fabrics, woven fabrics and knitted fabrics. For example, you have to know about cotton, about linen, about corduroy, about denim. And this is about, more or less, it's a design element. About design principles, you are going to see it in Carla Matis, but also Judith Rasband has a chapter where she explains very good the design principles. Vertical proportion is in the Carla Matis book about the 8 heads. And camouflage and highlight techniques, this is in the Carla Matis books too. You are going to find a chapter that says body particulars. This is what you have to read, this. Then, we see point 1, point 2, personal style here. Here. Personal style, yin and yang concept. Yin and yang personal style categories and characteristics about the physical body, personality, and clothing, and the universal styles. Everything here is in the Judith Rasband book. Very good explained. And wardrobe management, for example, some terms, fashion, trend, classics, accessories, a wardrobe for personality and lifestyle, cluster and cost per wearing, wardrobe evaluation, y business stress, business casual. This is in the Judith Rasband book. And about men, body shapes, clothing style, sorry, shirts, collar, cuff, spread, the perfect fit, accessories, for example, shoes, ties, belts, dress code, formal attire, color coordination, and business dress. Everything you can find it in this website, Real Men, Real Style. You can find here. Do you have any question, Lisa, about this?
No, this is very helpful. Thank you.
Okay. Monica, do you have any question?
No, I'm understanding everything perfectly.
Okay, thank you. Now we are going to see the social aspects of image. Main topics: etiquette and protocol, nonverbal communication, fashion industry, sustainability, and diversity and equity. For example, etiquette and protocol, what you have to know. Difference between etiquette and protocol. Introductions, who introduces to whom. Gender neutral, dining etiquette, for example, table setting, and international etiquette. But here, for example, an example, when you go to Asia or Japan, when somebody give his, ¿cómo se llama? Business card. For example, they give you the business card with two hands, and you have to receive it with both hands too. Something like this. The second point. Hi, April.
Hi, I've been waiting to get in for 10 minutes. I hope I can get a recording of this because I feel like I must have missed a lot.
Yes, it is going to be recorded.
Thank you.
About nonverbal communication, here it's personal space, facial expressions, gestures, posture, and handshakes. About fashion industry, you have to know about the fashion curve. In sustainability, I sent you one paper. You can find those papers in the IC website too, but the important paper you have to read is paper number 1 here. Paper number 1. About diversity and equity, no. I don't have more information about it. This is about social aspects of image. Después, physical aspects of image. Basic knowledge of this is very, very easy. Skin types, skincare, but global, not in detail. Cosmetic application, hair types and care, grooming standards. And the last point is psychological aspects of image. Main topics are clothing needs, self-concept theory, effect of clothing value theory, personality theory, yin and yang, defense mechanisms. Okay, about clothing needs, you have physical, psychological, social, and aesthetic needs. This, you are going to find it in the Judith Raspan book. About the self-concept theory, it's about body image, self-image, self-esteem, self-confidence, self-competence. Those concepts you are going to find in the Judith Raspan book too. Effects of clothing, also. You're going to find it in the Judith Raspan book too. Clothing value theory, economic, aesthetic, social, political, theoretical, religious, sensory, and explanation. I'm not sure if it is in the Judith Raspan book. Maybe, I don't know. But about the theory of personality, yin and yang, everything is in the Judith Raspan book. Very, very good explained. And defense mechanism. Do you remember I sent you 2 files with key terms, one from 2021 and one from 2022. In the 2021, you are going to find all these definitions, everything. Key terms from 2021 are very, very good defined. I think I recommend to study this file. When you decide to take the Cic exam, now you have the possibility to take it in person. This company, Prometric, is the testing provider, and it is in New York, and you can take it. What you have to do, you have to schedule the exam with them. Amanda Poley is the person who scheduled the exam. You can contact her and let her know that you have the possibility to take it in person. Another thing, you can take the practice exam. Before you take the exam, 40 questions, and it costs $20. This is a good exercise, the practice exam. And once you take the exam, you are going to have immediately the score. 100 questions and 71% required for passing. This is about the Cic exam. Okay, do you have questions about it? Do you have clear the contents of the exam now?
I have a question. Is the practice exam on the AICI website?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. Okay, let's go to the portfolio.
There is someone that has a question. I think it's April. April
Yes.
has a question.
Hi.
Yes. Hi.
Yes, my main question was, and you probably have already answered this, but maybe you didn't. I did get a list of all the books. I did buy a lot of those books. It would take a long time to read through all those books. And I think I heard somebody ask if there is some sort of study guide. But is there one, or do we really have to read all those books?
You have a list of 15 books.
Yeah.
15, yes.
So you do have to read all of those. There is no study guide or anything, correct?
No.
Okay.
What you have, let me show you. Let me show you. This list, you have this list, this. This is in the, acá está, here. In the portfolio handbook, you are going to find the portfolio handbook in the IC website. You are going to find this list of contents.
Okay.
That's everything. It's general.
Oh, okay.
I take this and I try to go into detail.
Oh, I see, because there are some books here. Judith Rasband's, Carla Mathis.
I recommend those two
Okay.
books because most of the contents of topics of the exam comes from these books.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Hmm?
so it's narrowed down to two extremely important books.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Look at April, look at here I was talking about the main contents of the exam, and I show here where you can study it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And then worst case scenario, anything that's not in those books, we find the topic and then we go into the other 15 books and just study that topic.
No, April. It is not necessary to read 15 books. For example, one of the books they recommend to you is one from Bobby Brown, Makeup. Why? why you have to read one book about makeup? It's too much. Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I am going to continue with the portfolio.
Thank you.
The portfolio. I am going to show you the development of the portfolio. When you develop the portfolio, you have 5 sections, plus the C portfolio summary and the C code of ethics. Here, for example, this is page number 2. You have your biography. This is, you start with your index and your biography. Then you have in section 1 to show your professional preparation. And you have to fill these tables. These tables are in the portfolio handbook. And the portfolio handbook is in the IC website in the menu of certification. Okay? Then section 1, you show everything you have studied about image. In section 2, about ISIS business identity, you have to show a headshot of you and your business identity, your business name, logo, business card. And the third point is how you promote. If you have website, Instagram or Facebook or whatever you use, you have to choose. Section 3, you have to show 5 clients, but you have to show invoices or any proof of payment. For example, you say client want color analysis, date, and you have to show the invoice. It's ready. Section 4 is not here because section 4 is from the reviewer. You know the reviewer. And section 5, this is the section where you have to have leadership points. April, do you have any leadership participation in the chapter?
I don't think so, although I think that a couple of months ago, wasn't there a webinar that we could watch, and didn't we get like some kind of points from that? Can't, oh, then is that not a thing? You have to go physically in person? I feel like there was something that we got points for that was some sort of webinar.
For
April,
example,
are you attending the summit in New York?
No.
No. Okay. I was going to suggest if you are and you could volunteer, you could get leadership points and CEUs at the summit for volunteering to help out.
Oh, okay. How many points do we need?
you need
We need
3
5.
You need 3 leadership points. But for example, Lisa is the VP of events and she has 5 leadership points. You have to see this table here, medium low,
Okay, so you need at least 3?
3.
How many do you get for volunteering?
That's a good question. We're still figuring it out.
No,
I mean, could you get all 3 in one day?
Yes, I was asking. For example, chapter education. For example, could be 2. Could be 2 points. But
2 in one
you still
day?
need one more.
Where would you get that from?
You have 2 options: global conference speaker support or regional conference speaker support.
You said speaker support, like to speak in one of them?
No, speaker support is the person who helps the speaker in a conference, or he supports the speaker in the conference.
Okay. Do we have anything coming up in New York for that?
Let us talk with Lula. I know she's been working with AICI Global on how many CEUs and points volunteers and participants can get from the summit, and then we could follow back up with you.
Yes. When is the summit? May I please have the
The
date?
summit is September 29th to October 2nd. The first day, the 29th, is already sold out. And Lula opened registration again today for days 2, 3, and 4. But I think she's only opening up 10 slots. So if you're interested, I could send you, if you want to just give me your email, I could send you the registration and you could take a look.
Okay. 10 slots for volunteering for those 3 days. 10 slots per day.
No, 10 slots to buy tickets
Mhm.
to the event is then sold out.
Okay. So to volunteer, you have to buy a ticket
To
and then
volunteer, you have to buy a ticket and
okay.
attend the actual summit. And then we figure out before the summit, we'll know, how many CEUs and points you'll get for volunteering at the summit.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
And
Lisa.
this is section 5. And for example, Lisa, you have 5 points because you are VP of events. You are here. Medium high. And the last, or this is the summary page. The summary page. You need at least 20 points. And you have to add the code of the ethics, and the portfolio is going to be ready if you have all the requirements. That's everything. Do you have any question? April?
Yes. No, my only question is I'm gonna look into the summit. I'm gonna look at my calendar and yeah, yeah, I'm
Because
interested in
look
that.
at
That's in Manhattan?
another, for example,
Yes.
here, chapter education they support. You have 2 points or 2 leadership points, and in November is the education day. November the 21st, 22, no, I don't remember. You can get 2 points also.
Okay. Now, is that in person as well?
Yes.
And is that in Manhattan as well?
I don't know. I don't know where are you going to celebrate the education day.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either. It might be on the AICI website, but I don't know about it.
And it's called Education Day?
It's the date of image consultant. It's the same day.
And you could go on AICI's website and look at some of what is offered currently as far as education and learning, and some of what has been archived as far as education and learning. Some things are paid, some things are unpaid, and they will tell you how many CEUs you can get for watching or participating in those videos.
Right, but that's for education. That's the
That's for
leadership.
education, it's not
Yeah.
leadership.
Yeah, the leadership is the one that I need to get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. but you only have to see this table. I was asking if you have any possibility, another possibility to have leadership points, and they told me no, just the table.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so I will look into that.
This is in the IC website in the certification menu too.
Okay.
In April, if you have any questions on the summit, please reach out to me. I've been planning it for months, and I'm sure I can answer any of your questions, with the exception of the CEUs, because we're working through that with Global.
Okay. Great. Yeah, I guess the thing I would want to know is, could I do it all in one day? Um, I guess that would be my question, but you
Yeah,
don't know
so
me.
there are options to attend just one day of the summit. So you'll see that when when we get all the information. Have you received the agenda and everything from the summit? Have you received all that information? Are you a member?
I am a member. I did receive the information, but I was supposed to be out of the country for that
Okay.
week. So I didn't give it a lot of consideration just because I wasn't going to be here. But
Yeah.
I think that I might be here, that I may not go on that trip. And
Yeah.
I do need these leadership points. And you said there's only like two dates that we could get it, either through the summit or you had like one other day, right? Education day.
That's what Nellie said. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I'm only involved with the summit.
Okay. Yes, please let me know about when will you find out, Lisa, about how many CEUs you would
I'll
get?
ask Lula after we get off this call to see what she has learned with Global. Nellie, do you have any updates on that?
No, no,
No.
Liz,
Okay. We'll
no.
find out.
Yeah, I'm very curious to know if I could do it all in one day. It would be hard to go there more than one day.
Yeah, and we need volunteers,
Yeah.
so we'd be helping you and you'd be helping us.
Yeah. No, I would love to be speaker support. I would love that.
Okay.
If you need some help, let me know. Mm.
Yes.
Because it's important, but
Hmm.
the certification.
Great.
So Nellie, so this is the last of the three sessions.
Yes.
I know that Lula said that you would be available to help us as we go through the process. Do we just reach out to you individually for that help?
Let me know. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
There's a
Okay.
lot here and a lot of preparation. So I think as we start the process, you'll have some of us reaching out to you and asking
Well,
questions and getting
do you know,
clarity.
do you know something? I am going to prepare a guide with the contents in order you can
That would be great.
yes, you can study.
Yeah, I think if you prepared like a summary and put in the summary this is the process, but I think really in order to go through the process, you really need to know what the study materials are. And since there's no official study guide, maybe just a summary of what they are. So people have quick access, maybe some links, the names of the primary books, and that will really help us get started.
Okay, okay, I can prepare it. Yes,
Cool. Thank
for
you.
the next week. Yes.
Yes, April?
My question is, I missed the last two, and I know there were three, but I also heard that the second one last week for technical difficulties was canceled and rescheduled to tonight. But tonight, did you put it all two and three together in one? So this is the last one?
Yes.
Okay. And so
Yes.
the recording that I received was all the other information. And then I missed the very beginning of this because I couldn't get in. But then I will have had all the information between the
Yes,
recording
this
from the
will be
12th,
session 2 and 3,
two, and
which
three.
are
Perfect.
recorded, and you already have
Great.
number 1.
Got it. Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I think next week I am going to send you the guide. I am going to prepare it and I am going to send you.
Are we getting that through email? Because we're not meeting again on Zoom, I thought. No?
No,
No, we're not. So we'll
the
get it through
first
email.
Email.
I
Okay.
had problems
Great.
with my Zoom. Yes, but now no. Monica is helping me.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, okay.
Thanks so much, Monica and
very much.
Nellie. And April will be in touch with you with an update.
Yes, yes. Thank you for your time and answering all of my questions. I really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thanks,
okay.
Nellie.
Have a great
You're
evening,
welcome.
everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, Monica.
Thanks, Monica.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Nelly. April, thank you for joining.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.